Akish ni sebenarnya ada abang. Abang dia tu kahwin dengan dia. Diorang ni sebenarnya kahwin adik-beradik. Really? Really? I never knew that. Tell me more about my life. Tell me more. Ayah dia ni sebenarnya duda. Ada anak kahwin dengan mak dia. Really? Mum, never knew that. Jadi sebelum headline, menjurus lagi ke headline, let me introduce you to Faris. My stepfather. I don't like calling him my stepfather. He is the father who stepped up. And this is Didi, my fiance. So we are from the poet's family. Nama poet kami, Volkov, Kalsifer, Morozov. Don't get confused, but it's okay if you're confused. We were too. One stranger, meet, no blood, no generation, no. Same looks, same hair, same vibe, same aesthetic, same personality. But no blood, no relation. Stranger. Yes? Okay. Stranger meets stranger. One stranger meet another stranger. My mother. They also. But halal. Dah kahwin ke? Already married. Dah. So Team Akish and lagi satu, which is Abang Mishi, Abang Mizi, calling Abang Mishi, Joshua, Antron, dorang yang handle account Akish. Okay, so they received too many comments, too many DMs, negative comments and DMs. So most of them are attacking my mother. Oh, mak dia tak normal, mata merah, mak dia macam tak waras. So of course we all get a lot of DMs, but especially Faris. And 100%, 99% are women. 3 orang je lelaki, lagi 597 tu semua perempuan. Leave your wife. Kenapa jaga orang yang mental? Kenapa jaga? Oh, Faris kawan baik kami for the last 8 years. Dia bermula dengan menjadi kawan baik, and then he became my mother's husband. But Faris, I have to say, apa? Respect apa?
Yeah, no respect.
Makasih apa? Sebab Faris umur 25, dia tak sepatutnya dekat sini. Sepatutnya dia berada di kelab malam. Wanita di kiri, wanita di kanan, di depan, di belakang, di atas, di bawah, di timur, di barat. Tapi dia naik basikal, pergi basah. Ya, ikan kembang 2. Ni Om Mochi suka. Hari ni nak masak apa? Balik rumah nak basuh bilik air lah. You know, at his age, 25. So, you have my respect as your daughter and as my mother's husband. Makasih apa?
Thank you.
Didi, as my fiance. And you have my respect. The first time he met my family, pecah kepala. Macam ni nak explain. My mother has her time. Dia cuma normal untuk beberapa jam, ataupun sehari, ataupun 2 hari. And kadang-kadang Ibu Akish macam budak-budak. Kadang-kadang Ibu Akish macam bertentera. You know that. You experienced that for 8 years, right? So, luckily, when I explained it to him, he accepted it wholeheartedly. So explaining it to him is one thing. Explaining it to his family, my mother-in-law, is also another thing. So Akish kena explain, mama, mami, dia macam ni, dia ada mental illness yang terlampau teruk, major depression. And to my surprise, she said, tak apa, bila dia dah okay baru kita jumpa. And she always sends food, she always cooks for us and sends it here. Thank you, mama. Thank you, Didi, and thank you to his whole family. See, my mother, she's not a burden, but it's a different kind of challenge. You have to take care of someone who has been through so much. Terima kasih juga kepada semua yang dalam DM, yang positive DMs, yang tanya dekat Faris macam mana how to take care of people that have mental illness, macam mana nak jaga isteri yang ada depression, macam mana nak jaga family yang ada PTSD, yang tak buat-buat, and how to differentiate sadness and depression, because these two are very different things. Sedih, kita dengar lagu sedih kejap, kita tulis puisi kejap, kita menangis. Tapi bila dia depression, badan dia, bila nak berjalan tu auto jadi macam ni. It's like something dark is overcoming her. We can see, we can feel the difference. Uncle and aunties yang pernah tanya kami macam mana nak jaga orang yang ada PTSD, depression, kadang-kadang korang tak tahan bila diorang keluar, self-harm. We completely understand that. Langsir belakang kita orang ni pun sentiasa tutup. Bersebab ada sliding door. Pintu semua kami tutup, barang-barang yang tajam, even skincare sentiasa dalam almari. Especially when we're working. Depression ni, dia lain dengan sedih. Depression is a mental illness. Dia penyakit macam cancer yang tak nampak. Her depression is like cancer stage 4. The videos of her doing reviews, that is the only memory I have of my mother when she's normal. Because I don't want to remember my mother for her mental illnesses. I want to remember my mother for her. When my mother's shoulders, she starts to go like this, And that's when I know I've lost her again. I also want to say thank you to all of those. Ini yang aku cerita ni bukan sekadar untuk kami, but for all of you who are going through depression, PTSD, anxiety, all of that. I understand when people ask you, kenapa macam ni lagi dah dapat orang yang baik apa semua. See, the thing is about depression, about PTSD, the thing that caused them to have a mental illness, it feels like yesterday for them. So whenever they remember, they relapse. So kita ketepikan negative DMs, kita fokus dekat positif. We don't want a lot of negative vibes in here. Kepada uncle, aunties, adik-adik yang selalu tanya how to differentiate sadness and mental illness, so I'll leave that to Faris sebab pak lagi tahu, he spends a lot of my time with her.
Aku observer. So sampai sekarang aku panggil dia Nurin, dia akan berdiri tegak macam tentera.
Nampak ni?
Yeah.
Tangan kat belakang gitu.
Kalau 10 kali aku panggil dia macam tu, 10 kali dia akan macam tu.
Ya, selalu nampak juga.
Lepas tu pisau. Sampai sekarang dia tak ada tengok pisau. Kalau dia tengok pisau, dia akan kalir. So aku pun cakap sorry kalau dia ternampak pisau lah. Lepas tu yang paling aku sedih, sampai sekarang aku keluar dengan dia, selalu dia akan tengok belakang, dia akan toleh belakang. Jalan je sekejap, dia akan toleh belakang. So aku cakap, Mary, tak ada apa-apa, aku bawa dia.
Dia akan rasa macam dikejar something.
Ya.
Tak selamat.
Kejap-kejap dia akan pandang belakang.
Kami dah bawa mami pergi HUKM. Dia tak pernah pergi terapis ke apa ke. Waktu tu ada lebih daripada 8 pakar psikiatris. This is to answer all those questions from those uncles and aunties yang tanya macam mana perangai orang yang ada mental illness. So perangai orang-orang yang ada mental illness dia berbeza. Dia banyak cabang. Depression ada banyak cabang. PTSD ada banyak cabang. Macam Ibu Akish, bila dia buat macam ni, itu perangai dia bila dia rasa tak selamat. She used to be trained like a soldier. In her childhood, she was not safe. Dia sentiasa on guard. Dia tak pernah relax. Untuk korang yang bertanya macam mana nak handle all these situations, sebab macam ada seorang tu, akak ni dia cakap adik dia sentiasa dalam gelap, bercakap sorang-sorang, kadang-kadang gelak sorang-sorang. So is that a sign of mental illness? I see those signs in my mum. Mami Akish ada hari tu, lepas review tiba-tiba dia ada hari tu
Dia cakap sorang-sorang.
cakap sorang-sorang, tiba-tiba dia gelak sorang-sorang. Paling kita orang sedih bila dia self-harm. As a family, please be patient. Kadang-kadang bila kita cerita ada depression, ada PTSD, berdoalah. It's a disease. Sebab Ibu Akish, bila dia tengah depression, bila bahu dia dah macam ni, dia sentiasa dalam bilik gelap, bercakap sorang-sorang, gelak sorang-sorang. Kadang-kadang 5-6 hari tak mandi. Bukan kita orang tak cuba untuk keluarkan dia daripada suasana gelap tu. Kita cuba buka lampu apa semua, but you know, it's a disease. Ibu Akish dia ada satu kotak. Dia akan duduk dalam kotak tu berhari-hari dengan anak patung dia. She feels like that box is her space. Not even a safe space, just her space. As a daughter, you know, seeing my mother tengok mak sendiri duduk dalam kotak tu berhari-hari, and I'm really sad to see Faris see her in that state. Kalau korang tengok, dia ada anak patung lembu, dan anak patung tu ada banyak lubang. Banyak-banyak lubang, sini dah koyak, sini dah koyak, sebab dia carry anak patung tu bertahun-tahun. So you don't see those boxes anywhere anymore sebab Faris dah buang. Dia cuba untuk ubah, you know, into a better safe space. Pak, we have a question for you. Apa perasaan Pak bila beratus perempuan DM, leave your wife, leave your circle. Circle tu family aku baru lah. Kenapa jaga perempuan yang tak siuman, ceraikan dia, kahwin dengan I? And the best thing, yeah, these women that are in my father's DMs are my supporters. Supporters Akish yang Akish balas komen, yang Akish like komen, yang ada seorang tu nurse tu. She's a nurse, jururawat yang cakap, tinggalkan wife you, I boleh jaga you. I ada medication. Dia nurse dekat emergency, apa jadah tu?
Buat emergency.
Buat emergency. Nah, I boleh jaga you, I boleh bagi you suntikan yang boleh buat you rehat. Apa perasaan?
Tak ada rasa lah. Tapi rasa macam nak terajam.
Keluar, I mean dia ajak keluar.
Kau jangan risau, kalau aku pergi dating dengan dia, aku buat kau.
Ajak aku sekali.
Bagus lah.
Asal tak boleh pula.
Kita dating jemaah.
It hurts. Sebab nurse tu was my supporter that commented on my post, was my supporter for years. dia agak sial lah. Dan kepada supporter-supporter Sakish yang DM, yang bagi gambar tak senonoh, as naked as the day you were born, and you thought we didn't see it, well, kami rapat.
Tak apa, kita orang semua ini. Kita orang semua judge.
Supporter Sakish, maybe 1% yang betul-betul support, yang memang genuine, yang memang happy for my mother, happy for my fiance. So to that 1%, we remember you and we love you. Thank you so much. So you don't have to worry. The shape, the color, the tone, the birthmark, we know it all. Yeah. So kalau korang rasa macam 4 pagi Faris tengah message seorang-seorang tu, jangan risau. Dia tak seorang. Kami semua ada berkumpul. Family gathering. Phone Faris ni dia bukan jenis main delete tak. Semua campak stable je. Because we are a family. Kami rapat. So if you think we haven't seen those DMs, jokes on you.
Tak tahu malu.
Mak Akish zaman remaja dia dulu, dia memang sprinter. So mungkin dia guna bakat terpendam dia untuk lari hospital. Mami Akish dia selalu pergi HKL to the doctors, yang selalu call Faris, your wife dah lari. We're very sorry for that. We're working on it. It's not jangan cakap doktor dengan nurse dia yang jam. Kita orang pun jam. To the doctors, nurses, psychiatrists at HUKM, HKL that took great care of my mother, thank you so much. We owe you one. Terima kasih Pak, because you know it's really sad to see Faris taking care of my mother. You have to keep in mind that I have depression too. So kalau dulu Mami tengah depression, Akish tengah depression, Faris kena take care dua-dua sampai diri dia sendiri tak jaga. But now we have Didi, and you know whenever I have my episodes, Didi will take care of me just as great as Faris did. I think this is the first introduction that we've made of the Poets family. Thank you again, Faris, Apa, for taking such great care of my mother for 8 years. Tak banyak bersabar.
Thank you.
Thank you so much to Didi, a new family that accepted this family wholeheartedly. And thank you to my mother. She's trying to be better. It's not like she's not trying. It's just like how people have cancer. They want to get better. Thank you to my mother for trying to still be my mother. Aku harap video ni jadi jawapan juga untuk korang yang confused, you know, with the same looks. Aku harap video ni akan jadi jawapan juga untuk korang yang bertanya pasal mental illness, macam mana nak rawat, macam mana nak handle.
I've learned a lot from Faris and Abang Mizi. Shout out to Abang Mizi.
Mamishi.
Thank you so much. And I really appreciate it.
Terima kasih semua.
Semua.
Thank you to my supporters.
Yeah.
Bye.
Kita orang bukan adik-beradik Maaf cakap.
Kita orang bukan adik-beradik.